Welcome, everyone, to Chestnut Hill, home of the Boston College Eagles, where fans are filing into Alumni Stadium. They'll look between the field hockey lines, perhaps underneath the Musco lighting that's been imported in, and hope that there will be a party in the moons. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets taking on the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get the Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will get the first possession of the game. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field. But what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Slips through the line. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So Boston College's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football at a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down.
Coming up, fourth down.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some play.
Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kansas State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Try and play action. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. The give from the gun. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Line gets set, first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Back open in the middle. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cherry. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Wide out in motion. Trying to find his man on first down. Going up top. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking left. Complete downfield. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. He's looking to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll try the run. Nice move to keep running. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Oh, the attempt is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Opening play of the drive from the 39. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes a connection. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Yellow Jackets in the hurry-up. Use the play fake, now to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. They'll try it on the ground. Tackle is made after the first down. The Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive humming. They're getting this guy lathered up. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Getting some heat. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Quarterback on the keeper. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's looking to pass. He's got it on the move. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's still 3rd and goal. Now they'll run the draw. Oh, he left him grabbing. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
That's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. Oh, he got loose. Gets away from one, finds room. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this 1st period with a huge gain. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. He's going to pass. He fires a bullet to the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Eagles! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
PAT unit on the field. Splits those uprights right in half. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. And the Yellow Jackets get it past the sticks. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Right back to the well. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. 1st down here for the offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Boston College right back to the line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Dances away from one. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Great job up front on this pass rush. Defense in a dime personnel grouping. They've got 6 DBs on the field. They're expecting pass, so they're going to have to win with 4 guys, and they're 4-1. They got the job done.
Boston College lining up to punt this one away. On the return, it's Fuller. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Finds a tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Ready to fire from the pistol.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. From the gun, the running back has it. At midfield, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
And that's a 1st down.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Unloads it downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And once he got loose, it was all over.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Virginia Tech is putting on an offensive clinic. Almost feels like they were ready the moment they arrived at the stadium. They're up 14 over Miami. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. This time they'll go to the running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Golden Eagles with the 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go to the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Line is set on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And the Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass at what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. Uncorks it. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Boston College will send out the punt team. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Finds his tight end. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. He wants to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Handoff to the lone back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. That's where they'll mark it down, and the next snap will come from just inside the 30-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
And the Yellow Jackets will kick it off to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. He'll start the third quarter with the run. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Boston College wants to play fast. Going up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Brings up second down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. The back goes in motion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got his man on the outside. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. They'll test the right side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. They'll give it to the back. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
14, Boston College, 7.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this.
And that pass picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
Offense set on 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got him in the flat. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Oh, picked off. Got room on the return. The 40. The 20. 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Looking to go up top on first down. He's got it. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On second down, looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Grab near the marker, it's Johnson. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quick completion to the right. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. To the ground with the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll run the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Makes his connection. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Line getting set on second down. The play action fake. On the move, he fires. A strike downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The give. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Baylor has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up by 17 over Kansas State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Power football with the run. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Going over the top. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He gets a block. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Leaves it with the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. From the gun, the ground game. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the big fella.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up 4th down.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. On 1st down, here comes this offense. The give to the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking downfield. And they're not on the same page there. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get it through the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Boston College will send out the punt team. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, Dave. Oh, look out! He's at the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And the pummeling has started.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
35, Boston College, 7.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Johnson. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. To the air on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking to pass. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. First down here for the offense. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll run play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Trying to get to him. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to move it through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. BC back to work after picking up the 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Coming after it. It's complete. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Boston College! This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Right down the boulevard. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Good enough for first down.
They'll throw it on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Boston College.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Trying to bully their way in. And tackled there by the defense. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That keeps the score. Georgia Tech, 38.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a 2nd down play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, running back on the move. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. And the Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Wants to throw on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under. Boston College right back to the line.
On the play. 3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. Turns it on down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Eagles.
How do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
Splits the uprights.
Gentlemen, most, if not all, eyes in the SEC are on this smoke 'em if you got 'em game between Alabama and Tennessee. Here's the very latest. Alabama was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen over the years. Roll Tide, sure, but this one lacked any real style points. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated. anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. On 4th down, they'll try to... Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Trying to find his man on 1st down. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. They'll throw it on 1st down. Trying to beat the D deep. Got it. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
So after the touchdown, they'll try to use this 2-point conversion and get this game to within a field goal. They'll go to the air. Trying to get the 2. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the 2-point try.
Georgia Tech, 38. Boston College, 33.
Just over 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside kick to do it. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback takes a knee. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.